This week on Going Retro, we're looking at The Need for Speed. Released in 1994, it was developed by Electronic Arts and released on the 3DO. As you can see here, there's a lot of clips and full motion video of cars. The full name was Road and Track presents The Need for Speed. They teamed up with Road and Track to provide more realism with recorded audio such as the gear changes, commentaries, vehicle data, and video clips, as you can see here. You get this douchebag here who is very much the epitome of the 1990s.
A little one-on-one, a little mano-a-mano. Come on, you know what to do. Let's go.
He has bad catchphrases and he's just annoying. There's a lot of real-world data provided by the Road and Track team, and the commentaries, which they talk about just on these pages here, talk about the stats in detail and bring other facts into the actual commentary. There were 8 licensed vehicles in the game, with a secret non-licensed 9th car called the Warrior. Now all the music you're hearing in these cutscenes has been replaced, just in case of copyright. The game was later ported to DOS on the PC, PlayStation, and Sega Saturn. Although I longed for this game for a very long time on the 3DO, the first time I actually got to play it myself was on the Sega Saturn. It was one of only a few games that I had on the actual console before it bombed. This was also the first title of the Need for Speed series, which, as you can see here, looks nothing like the rest of the series. Although later series did have some of the bad FMV, this one did. It featured closed circuits and point-to-point races. This track here in the city is a point-to-point race where you can see there's traffic on the road, and you also encounter the police who can pull you over and ticket you. You have a series of lives which, once you get ticketed, deducts one of those lives. Now while it looks like it's an arcade racer, there is actual weight to the momentum of the steering. As you can see there, you can actually control the car a little bit. I'm not going to say it's a Forza or a Gran Turismo, but there was some control to the game. But as you can see, the cars were very basic shapes. And I got ticketed. As you can see here, very realistic donut to start off the race. But as you can see, there's weight and momentum to the vehicle, which you could actually control the car a bit more, and it felt like, well, it felt different to any other racing game out on the consoles at the time. So there you have it. That was the start of the Need for Speed legacy. That's Going Retro for this week. Tune in next week where we bring you more retro games.